What's up, everybody?
What is going on, guys? We are back.
We took a week off.
We took a week
We
off.
thought you weren't going to see us again.
Here we are, the final show of the decade. Hence the decade. But first things first, this show is brought to you by
23
Dr.
flavors.
23 flavors of greatness. Big shout out to them. That's the key to success for Destiny. All right. We're going to make videos on it. It's going to be lit. All right. That's the major key. 23 flavors. All right. So if you guys aren't drinking Dr. Pepper while you're playing Crucible, that's probably why you're not top playing. All right. Come on. So anyway, guys, hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. Hope everything went well. You guys got to see your families or loved ones or whatever. And hopefully you got some silver. All right. Hopefully you didn't get coal in your
Hopefully
stocking.
you're buying emotes with your Christmas silver.
Exactly. So yeah, man. What's been up? 2 weeks. I know you got some exciting stuff to share.
Yeah, I mean, I got a bunch of money and gift cards,
And what'd you do with it?
I blew it all.
On what?
Alcohol.
On you guys. Content creation.
Yeah, I bought a computer with a sick fucking BenQ monitor and
4K.
4K monitor.
Ready for Xbox.
I got my Elgato
Series.
software downloaded today or last night, actually. So I'm gonna start putting together videos. You guys are starting to get like a video for me a week, maybe two.
Yep.
1 or 2 videos a week.
That's going to be like one of our new goals. I know we keep saying we're going to keep putting out videos.
Yeah, but now we've got the technology.
They've been like kind of here and there, but Mike has been able to.
I've been streaming and
stuff.
recording off of this, and literally like it's not working for me. So I had to upgrade, and
yeah. So now he's got a beast.
Oh, dude, it's so sick.
So yeah, I'm gonna get him. He's gonna be editing now and stuff. And the new 2020 goal we have kind of is continue top plays, continue the show, and then each of us makes a video a week, possibly up to 2, depending on the week. But we
give you 4 videos
that's
out
4
of 7
videos
days.
a week. So that's kind of the goal for now.
Yeah.
We're excited. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, so you'll be able to see those videos in the clan Discord and also in the Rise of the Renegades.
And if you're subscribed, you'll get an email. If you got the bell hit, you'll get notifications on your phone. It'll be great.
We're gonna be doing a lot of mod builds with all the new mods, and we'll touch on the new.
We're gonna try and start covering some content. We don't want to. We don't really want to just make videos that are general, like about like this week at Bungie or whatever. Just kind of going over like basic stuff like that, like news almost. Because that's what this show's for. We don't really want to just be like repeating ourselves on videos. So it's going to be a lot more like in-depth videos, detailed stuff, whether it be specific builds or specific mods or specific gameplay or mechanics or something like that. Like we want it to be specific content rather than just like general news, because that's what Going Flawless is for.
We want to show you. We want to show you how to maximize your Destiny playing time.
So that's going to be really specific stuff that we can't get into.
With Armor 2.0, there's so many possibilities, and I feel like every time I play, I'm like, oh. Like I'm like realizing
every time I mod check, no one's got anything.
I'm realizing new builds every time I play. I like have these ideas of like like Iron Banner's going on right now, and I have a great Iron Banner build that is just
nutty
work. So we'll
check the streams.
We'll go into that in a little bit, but yeah, real sick. What's up, Boss Hazy? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for watching.
Boss, how we living? So let's get started. Besides Dr. Pepper, we're drinking beer.
It wouldn't be an episode of Going Flawless if we didn't have a beer to drink. This is a Belgian ale, straight from Belgium, 8.5%. Woo! You know it's gonna knock your shoes off your feet. Delirium Tremens. Check the elephant. You like what you see. You like it. You like it. You like it.
What is that? So it's a what?
So I got this beer. One of my homies dropped it off to me. It was elected as the best beer in the world. I don't know what year it was elected that, but it says it on the can, and I don't think you're allowed to put that on. I mean, that says 23 flavors. This says best beer in the world. So I don't think you're allowed to put that on there if it's not.
Is this the one you wanted to try, Lauren?
Yeah, Lauren.
We got Lauren here producing by herself today, going solo, killing the game as always. She's gonna try the beer with us. But besides that, so you got the new computer and everything.
Yeah, man.
How was your holiday? Good?
It was good, dude. I took off work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then the restaurants closed Monday, Tuesday, and then we were closed Wednesday for Christmas. So
no.
I had a good 6-day weekend. I got a lot of grinding done. Figured out a bunch of stuff in the world of Destiny that I learned a lot this week, not working and playing a lot.
Share all the
we're going to share all the knowledge that I learned this week. What's up, Night Stalker? Night Stalker's in the building.
How we doing, brother? Oh, that's really good. They claim it's best beer. It should be good, and it's
It's not as yeasty as most Belgian ales.
Yeah.
It's really light on the yeast,
Well, 8.5%.
but for 8.5%, it's not really too like sometimes you have an 8.5% beer and you can taste the alcohol in it. It's actually a pretty well balanced beer. Not bad. I don't
Big
like
fan.
this style of beer. Like typically, I would never choose this. If I was at a bar and I saw this on the menu, I would be like, no, not for me. I don't like
Next.
that. But
Next.
mm,
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it either.
Pretty good. Yeah, fair enough. So
And
out of 10.
out of 10, I'll give it a 7. 7 out of 10.
Yeah. That's a fair. I mean,
7 out of 10.
it's a rookie review. We went over this before. You got to give point something. You never give her whole numbers, but
You know what? It's
Just a-
8.5%. I'll give it an 8.5 on the spectrum out
okay,
of 10.
Jesus, you just went way up. All right, nah, I give it a 7-1. It ain't that
7-1.
7-1, straight up.
Your holiday?
Wonderful.
I know you did a lot of partying.
We did get my life together today. Until now we're gonna
Start
get
all
back
over
to
again.
it. Tomorrow's New Year's, so
There's a big holiday party here
we're
on
DC.
Saturday.
Yeah, so we had my huge Christmas party. All my friends come over.
There's a lot of people in here.
Well, yeah, there's probably like
Couldn't even walk around.
100, 150 people throughout the night, like rotating, not at one time.
When I got here, it was like 7:30, and there was probably like 60 people in the house.
Yeah, so it's just like a constant rotation. Like, but yeah, we went till about 5, which was a good time.
5 in the morning.
It was a good time. Good time as always. It's lit. If you guys ever want to come, just hit me up. You guys can come.
We actually set up the table and had cameras set up.
Yeah,
and
we were trying to go
contemplating
live, but
going
it
live
was
at like 4 in the morning.
we couldn't really get all of our testing done. We were a little intoxicated, but it was kind of funny. I think we did some Instagram stuff. If you guys follow us on Instagram, we posted some videos and stuff. So
Did we?
yeah.
I don't even remember, honestly.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it was cool. It was good. My family came in from Chicago, did that. My cousin, who's like basically my sister, we grew up across the street. She lives out there with her boyfriend now. That's where we went for Thanksgiving. But yeah, she came into town, the whole family, so everyone was staying here. I had some friends come down from New York, from college. My friend Kate, shout out to her if she's watching. Yeah, so she came down for the weekend for the party and everything. So it was cool. We had everyone in town and hanging out with the homies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
All
it's
the
good time.
410 boys were here.
Too much fun. We played a lot of Wii actually. But that was my only video games for the week. I didn't play any Destiny last week because it was just like too busy with all my friends and family in town. And we played a lot of Wii, lots of Wii bowling, lots of Wii golf, lots of gambling while we were playing. It was lit. I made a lot of money
Playing Wii.
It was dope. Dope. More than I've ever made on Game Battles, I'll tell you that. All right?
More than we make on the show.
Oh yeah. Yeah, guys. So it was cool. It was good. Hope you guys all had a good holiday. If you guys did anything fun, be sure to let us know in the comments or the chat.
Yeah, what'd you guys do, Boss Hazy and Night Stalker? Let us know what you did for your
Lauren, how was your holiday?
Oh, we don't have Lauren's mic hooked up.
I couldn't really figure it out. All right. Well, we're working. I know you guys have been wanting us, the producers, to have mics, so we're working on it. We got a new mic. We couldn't get it set up today, but hopefully in the future, she's gonna have a mic, the standard one, so she can turn it on when she needs to talk, turn it off, so we don't have to hear her the whole time. But yeah, so it was good. So
Yeah, man.
cool. Yeah. So
Got any New Year's plans?
Yep. Tomorrow we're going to DC. Me, Lauren, and my buddy Dan. We've talked about him, I think, on the show. But we're going up. If you guys are into YouTube or like some comedy stuff or just like YouTubers, Cody Co is his name. He's like, it's him and like one of his buddies, and they basically just run like they do like that's cringe videos where they like watch other people's videos and it's like cringe-worthy stuff.
Like Scarred back in the day?
No, not like that. But like cringeworthy, like what the fuck are you doing? Like there's one on this kid who's like in his car and they're like hotboxing the car. It's like he's in high school with a bunch of his friends, but they're using like jewels and vapes and they're trying to hotbox the car. And they're like, holy shit, dude.
I've got a lot of words that are coming to my mind right now, but I don't think Dr. Pepper would approve.
Yeah. So yeah, there's like a whole video and they basically just make fun of him the whole time. So it's really funny. You guys should check it out, Cody Co. But they do like they go on tour and do kind of like stand up kind of stuff. I've never seen it. My buddy Dan's seen it before and he said it's funny and I enjoy their videos. Then there's these other like Jesus girls that are like save yourself for marriage and they like didn't kiss till marriage. Like they never kissed their partner till marriage.
They're going to be there?
No. So that's like another video that they
videos.
like talked about. So they're like watching it and they're just like ripping these two girls who are like advocating that other girls should try this because it like changed their lives. but it's like, really, you're just crazy. So some wild stuff. Check it out, Cody Co. Shameless plug. Cody
No
Co.
comment.
Yeah, I know you're watching, Cody. If you ever want to come on the show, let us know. Lauren said, don't buy the car without test
You
driving.
got to drink the milk before you buy the cow. You know what I'm saying?
Big
Because
facts.
sometimes the milk goes bad.
Hey, shout out to that.
You don't want to be drinking.
Drop an F in chat for anyone's milk. It was
You don't
bad
want to be
before
drinking curdled
before you
milk. You
bought
know
the
what I'm
cow.
saying? For the rest of your
Drop
life.
an F in chat.
Wage is in here. What's up, Wage?
Oh,
Boss
man.
Hazy said he drank, ate, and built his new setup.
Ooh.
Let us know about your new setup. I got a new
what'd you
setup
get?
too. We're all getting new setups out
we
here.
rocking?
Yeah.
Let's get some pictures too. We'll put them on our Instagram.
Night Stalker said he hung out with his family and ate too much. I mean, that's what the holidays are about.
That's literally
family,
That's
food, drinking, and getting new setups.
New setups and gaming.
The season of the setup.
All those memes were going off that were like, there was like all these memes of like people sitting at dinner table, and it was like, you're really gonna like spend your whole Christmas day playing Xbox, and it's just like, perhaps, like, you never know.
Never know.
So cool. Well, you want to get right into it?
Yeah. So
What do you want to talk about first? Lots of good stuff.
Yeah. So what's up, Rogue?
We got Rogue in the building. He's gonna go see the new Star Wars today, so he's not helping produce. But say what's up, Alec. Shout out.
Shout out to Rogue.
Yeah. Oh, shout out that shirt too. You want to just tell them about that shirt for a second? Because a lot of people may not know
the D1 Destiny 1 Triumph shirt, which got I don't even remember how you had to do all the like everything for.
It was like a season of triumphs, but for the whole year,
the entire
like Undying title or the Savior title,
Destiny 1.
but the whole game.
So it's got all the raids. You got Vault of Glass, Crota, Taken King, and then the Siva one. I forget what that was called.
I forget.
Rise of Iron.
It was the Rise of Iron expansion, but I don't.
And then I don't know. Got my gamer tag, my old gamer tag.
Put your gamer tag on. It's just like the jacket, basically, but for just total accomplishments for Triumph. So pretty dope shirt.
Yeah, I found it in my closet. I was trying to find a shirt that I had never worn on the show before, and then I was like, oh shit, it's old. You can tell it's old. It's been washed a few times.
That's like the first, like it's the OG.
It's the first one.
That was probably the first merch that you had to like complete.
It was the first time they did a Moment of Triumphs, like book, and you had to like go through and like stamp out all the things.
That was the like old one too. It wasn't like the new or the current like big Triumph. Like it was like you picked it up as like a quest.
Yeah,
right?
And it was like a book, and you could flip through pages, and you had to like stamp out.
Yeah. That was cool.
It's kind of like how the Triumphs card works now. It was just like their first time they ever did it. So Wrath of the Machine. There you go. Night Stalker says he's got his shirt too. Tillen's in the building. 55 inches. What? Tillen? I don't know what. Oh, we got a 55-inch 4K TV.
Yeah. So. Well then, I guess the milk's good. Might as well buy the cow. Oh Jesus, that's awesome though. That's awesome.
Last episode.
Oh yeah, everyone's getting setups.
Our last episode was called The Dawning. The Dawning came out on Tuesday. We obviously do the show on Monday, so we weren't really sure what we were going to get.
But now we're professionals. 2 weeks in.
Yeah,
especially you, the baking machine.
Bro, I hit 99 in my season pass last week.
You heard that right, 99.
Or no, last night. Sorry.
Yeah. Literally one level from max.
I'm one level from max in the season pass.
Tell them how you did it.
So The Dawning, ladies and gentlemen, is by far. So I took off last week, and I was like, I'm just gonna like play the game and see what happens. All of a sudden, my levels were just skyrocketing. I was like, what is going on here? Like my XP was just going crazy, and I wasn't really paying attention to the bounties I was picking up. I was just kind of doing them like. I wanted to upgrade my obelisks. That was like my biggest thing. So last week I got all 4 of my obelisks upgraded.
Max?
All of them are max.
Nice.
Yeah, all 4.
I'll be max this week.
I got all the mods. But the best, I was just really trying to grind Fractaline, whatever those fucking Fractaline.
Something Fractaline. What is it called? I'm literally going mind blank. Fractaline.
Fractaline. That's just what it's called.
No, there's something before that, but whatever. You know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
The obelisk currency.
Yeah. So I was just trying to grind that because I wanted to update my obelisk so I could start unlocking all the mods because I really wanted to do some charged light stuff. So in doing that, I was just passively doing Dawning bounties as well.
Cooking it up.
Yeah. So I have like 470 cookies baked right now. And if you just deliver cookies, like pick up the cookie bounties and deliver those are all double XP. All the daily
XP bounties. So it's basically like doing a weekly bounty.
And
just for flying there and turning it in.
Yeah. And all the daily bounties are double XP too. So what I have been doing, and you guys need to do this, like
You got 1 week to just kill it.
If you have, you can hold 5 of those bounties. You can hold the daily ones, and then there's like the 5 additional bounties, which are like deliver. So I would pick the 5, and I would dismantle the bounties that were like go to Nessus or go to like Asher Mir, or dismantle those, and I would just keep pulling them until I got 5 that were in the tower. So I didn't have to ever leave the tower.
Yeah.
And then I would just bake, like, if one of them was like Shacks, I would just bake like 10 Shacks cookies. And if one of them was Zavala, I'd bake 10 Zavala cookies. If one of them was the gunsmith, I'd bake
So
10
you're
of those.
deleting them? You weren't even flying.
I wasn't even flying. I was just staying in the tower the entire time. But I was baking like multiple, instead of just delivering one cookie to Banshee and then going and picking up another one, I was just maximizing.
Because you had that much currency. But if you didn't have enough, then
I have that much essence,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
dawning
yep.
of essence currency. So what I did was, you need to bake 50 cookies a week for the weekly one. So I'd bake 50 cookies on my Titan. And then, like I said, I would just make sure they were all within the tower.
Yeah.
So I'd bake my 50 for the tower. And then I'd go on my Warlock and bake the 50 on them. And then I'd go to my Hunter and bake the 50 on them. But I'm only delivering to the tower. So I'm staying within the tower. But also, when you turn, like, when you bake cookies for Zavala, as you're giving him cookies, sometimes he's giving you a package in return.
Yep. The epic pack or the legendary packages.
Yeah, the legendary packages. When you turn in those legendary packages, that's how you get the avalanche, and that's how you get the.
And it gives you XP,
SMG.
right? When you turn those in.
And that gives you a huge chunk of XP. So literally, like, baking cookies is
Cook it.
like, you can just
The number one way to get
you can
XP
bake
right
your
now.
way to level 100.
Literally.
And you know I'm a huge fan of bacon. Well, baking and bacon. You know, bacon's good too, but
Baking bacon.
I'm speaking my language.
But yeah, so that's insane. So yeah, because I basically just started doing that because I was like, like, I'm just not really into that. Like, I'll do it, you know what I mean? I'll just build up all my material. But even if you just, I was talking to some other guy, and he was really high level too. And he said that what he was doing was he was getting just the 5, and even if it told him to go somewhere, he would go pick up gunsmith bounties, go to whatever planet, like if you had to go to Mars.
Pick up the planetary
He'd pick up the planetary bounties, turn in his whatever, knock out the bounties, and then do the same thing at the next place. You know what I mean? So you're like completing bounties while turning those in, so you're not just like flying for nothing.
Yeah.
And he was just crushing out max amount of bounties. He was already max season.
Yeah, and
it works. He said, I mean, he was like, it's kind of boring.
I would really recommend knocking your gunsmith bounties out, like you said, as you do it. Because,
dude, I'm over. It should be on. Like,
now it is.
It's on.
It's something wrong with one of these wires.
Stop yelling.
I would really.
Which one is it? Is it working? Hello? No. Now.
Dad's here. What's up, Ghost?
Now it's working.
Yeah, no.
Dude, there's something wrong with these wires. I'm getting over. We're going to, guys, if you haven't heard yet, another 2020 goal. Give me the camera right here. Another 2020 goal, guys, is we're going to get a studio. Okay. Moving out of here. I'm not buying a house. I'm buying a studio. Okay. And it's going to solve a lot of our problems. And I can't wait. Okay. So get ready for that. We're going to have a sick intro show that maybe we'll share with you another time. It's going to be sponsored by Dr. Pepper. We got lots of shit going on, but I'm over this audio issue. Okay. Back to what we were saying. Back to the dawning.
But yeah, the dawning, dude. It's literally an event for just boosting your season pass. And as you're boosting your season pass, you're also locking like extra
currency,
extra like slots. Like we do the sundial. Like there's one where you unlock an extra slot. There's one where you have a chance to unlock extra fractaline. Like as you're going,
higher chance of fractaline when you complete activities.
Yeah. So you really like, if you guys aren't taking advantage, what do we have dawning for another 2 weeks?
And it's more XP. So you're like almost, well, you are pretty much maxed, but at like 80 or whatever, you'll have all those like small XP boosts. So you probably are at like 50% or something stupid. Like,
yeah, it's really dumb.
Yeah,
it's really dumb. And once you upgrade your obelisks, you can there's like boons that you can pull out that actually give you an extra chance to get fractaline after you like complete matches, and they stay active until it actually.
Yeah, it's like a matter weave.
It's like a matter weave. Yep.
And if you guys haven't seen those are at the tower.
You can
the
buy
new tower
6 a week.
obelisk.
Yep.
Well, let's talk about the tower obelisk.
Yeah. So Saint 14, he's back in the tower.
Yep.
We did the 2 missions. One mission where he has the bubble pop the entire time. I think we talked about that on our last episode.
Yeah, I love
And then you and I did the newest one where it's kind of like the same place where you do the up and up mission on Mercury.
Yep.
You end up in that little area at the end, and there's like minotaurs, and there's a
It's
huge
pretty different. There's like a lot of stuff going on.
yeah. So there's a bunch of big like yellow bar minotaurs, and then the boss looked like Brachion. Kind of, he
It's
looked
a
like
huge minotaur.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Kind of looked like Brachion from the Strike, but he had a different name. Like his name was obviously not
Yeah.
Brachion, but
Yeah.
he looked like him. And there was a lot going on, man. That was
A
like
lot of health too. Like we were like nuking him with like
we were hitting
you
with
know,
everything we had.
yeah, like but we were using like a lot of burn stuff, like spike grenades
Yeah.
and like
Divinity, I
Nova
think.
bombs,
Yeah.
Divinity. Like it took a while to kill him.
Yeah.
So lots of health.
Yeah, I can imagine like you could do that mission solo. I feel like it would be really hard to do.
Yeah, well, there's no the what's it called the respawn whatever.
Yeah, so if you die, you just have
if you
to wait
die,
out
you
the
just keep
timer.
going. So it would just take a lot longer. But yeah, it took us like 5 minutes to kill the boss, maybe like roughly.
Once we got there.
Yeah, like the boss phase, which like with 2 of us just going ham for 5 minutes. Like if you were by yourself,
Yeah.
sure
And then
you'd
there
be
was a
dying a
sick
lot.
cutscene afterwards. Like he punched his way through and then
Yes.
he like grabbed like a something and like headbutt it like 8
There's
times.
a minotaur.
Yeah,
He
dude.
just it's like not working. So then he like grabs the other one, and whips it around. Watcha!
He like bent it around.
Yeah, that should be a finisher. You just like
It is.
but you like grab a Vex.
And,
Like a Vex
bend
just
its-
appears and you just like whip it around. Ah!
We were laughing hard, dude.
We're like, what the fuck is going on?
Whoever
dude?
created that cutscene at Bungie, literally, that was like their masterpiece. Like when they finished it, they dropped the mic and they were like, "Bro,
Yeah, they just send out a
Masterpiece.
mass email to the whole company like, check this out.
Yeah.
It just plays on repeat on all. Like you go take a studio tour, just on repeat on all their TVs.
that's pretty dope."
So that was that was dope though. Big fan. But yeah,
And
he's back in the tower.
Yeah, so he's
we got
back
the
in town.
obelisk.
He gives you 3 quests.
Yep.
One is to like power up the obelisks. So you have to like do like a gun from each obelisk to like attune it with the
Yeah, one of the
tower.
bounties. Pretty easy.
And then his other quest allows you to unlock bounties from him, and then his bounties also give you fractal.
Oh, and we got the 2 new. We got the 2 new obelisks. We didn't talk about that because they weren't out last time, right? 2 weeks ago. We didn't have the second set of obelisks. We didn't have
Those came out the same day.
Nessus and that came out the same day. Nessus and EDZ.
EDZ.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
and
cool.
the EDZ one is bugged, so
Yeah, if you
that
guys
kinda
haven't
sucks.
figured that out yet,
I'm sure everyone's figured that out.
yeah. But if you haven't figured out how to access it, if you thought it was just bugged, you actually just have to keep flying in. And I know a lot of people
Just
are saying you have
fast
to go to
travel.
orbit. Just actually fast travel right there. That's the quickest way to do it. And normally you'll get it like 3 or 4 tries is normally like where I'm at.
Yeah, one time it took me like 7.
Really?
Yeah, I was getting pissed.
I've never had it like normally I'm within like one time I got it first try, just like flew in and it was working.
Honestly, what I did, yeah, I've gotten on first try. Honestly, what I did is like, I just upgraded my other 3 obelisks 100%, and then like was like, fuck it, I'll just do that one last. Yeah.
But when you guys get to that, it does work. It is gonna work. It's not like it will never work for some people. Like you just have to keep flying in, fast travel
And
to
they're-
that same location.
They're working on a fix for
Fix.
that.
It's super annoying, but at the end of the day, not the biggest deal in the world. It takes like a minute, 2 minutes to like get in. So it's not broken. If you guys think it's actually broken, it's not. So you just have to keep flying in, and you don't have to go to orbit. You can just fast travel, and just keep trying until it works. You don't have to wait or anything. It's not gonna like appear after 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Just like the second it doesn't work, go again. It's the
Yep.
quickest way to do it. So, but yeah, so we got the 2 new obelisks, which was pretty cool. Anything good in those? What were the guns? Is that
The fusion rifle was one.
no fusion rifle was on the first?
That was a linear fusion rifle. So the first one we got the sidearm and the Marty's.
Oh, you're right. It's
and
the
then the second
Galleon or something.
yeah.
What is it called? The fusion rifle? The
Galleon Charge.
Yeah, Galleon Charge. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, and apparently like that can roll with some really good rolls. Not really a PvP gun, more of a PvE gun, but you can get like multi-kill clip on it,
Yeah.
which would probably be insane on a fusion rifle.
Yeah.
I think demolitionist and multi-kill clip are like that's like the god roll that you kind of want on that gun. Depending on what build you do, but I haven't really played around too much with that gun yet.
And they brought back. What's the other gun they brought back? The hand cannon. That's from D1.
Well, it's from year 1 D2.
Year 1.
The Judgment Day or Judgment hand cannon.
Yeah.
Which it's kind of trash, dude. Honestly, like
Yeah.
Wasn't a big fan of it. It just feels weird. Like it was really good in Crucible before, but it just feels weird. Like it just doesn't. It feels like it's not really connecting with shots. Like I messed around with it, and I was like, after a couple games, I was like, I'm done with this. And then they brought back the pulse rifle, the trial, or not the trials pulse rifle, the Osiris DLC pulse rifle, the void one that goes in your elemental slot, and that's a pretty dope gun too. Again, it just doesn't feel that great to me. I don't know. Like
The one good gun. Oh, was that one already out? What's
Line
the
in the
scout
Sand?
rifle? No, the scout rifle.
scout rifles are all right.
I've
but-
said a lot of people have been using it in Crucible.
I used it, and it's
What obelisk is that? Do you know?
the scout rifle
Was that Mars? That was already out though.
could
I
be
think.
Earth.
Was it Earth?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I thought it was maybe new because we didn't talk
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
on
sure.
Earth, I think.
Okay.
It feels good. It delivers a lot of flinch. It's the same RPM as the multi-tool. I just don't like if I'm going to use a legendary scout rifle, I'm just going to use Randy's. Honestly, like
Yeah, I heard that.
you're just going to use Randy's. Throw a counterbalance mod on it and let it ride. Like it's just
Have a good day. Nice watch.
yeah. Like
Kill clip it up.
I don't know. Like scout rifles feel good right now in the current meta. I really enjoy them. And Randy's is really all I need. Like to be fair, like I'm not really too worried about
No.
exploring the scout rifle. Like give me a good elemental scout rifle because the Scorpion is the only one really out there that's worth using. Or
Well,
like
this one's a void, right? In what you said.
no, it's a
Oh
it's
no,
a kinetic.
that's a hand cannon. That was
Yeah,
void.
it's a kinetic.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I don't know. It's just it's hard to get away from Randy's, honestly, at this point. And then if I'm not using Randy's in my primary, I'm using Izanagi's because we got the catalyst.
Grinded out catalyst.
Yeah, we did that.
Finally got my Izanagi's,
Yeah, and we did the heroic menagerie that same day.
and I got the catalyst that night.
Yep,
I think you did too.
Yep.
We literally grinded that day.
yep,
500 kills.
yep.
Going to what's it called? Going to the Sundial.
See you, Night Stalker.
We
Peace
got so
out.
many kills.
Thanks for
Peace out,
watching.
dog. Thanks for watching, man. We got so many kills in there. It's stupid.
Yeah, I just did it in the Sundial mostly.
Yeah. Yeah. Sundial is great. Unless the only part of it that sucks is when you get that phase, the room with all the bosses.
In the future.
Yeah, the future one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's just not really that many small ads to kill, but the other two, it's like endless small ads. The dogs, just
Yeah.
the regular like cabal, super easy. So just snipe.
Do this beer real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. What's that?
So we tried a beer from this brewery last time on the show. We tried the Funk Disco, and now we got Funk Citrus. Where are we going? Right here. Funk Citrus. It's an IPA. Okay, zoom. There it is. Brew moment.
Look at Lauren throwing up the
On
graphic.
point.
Brew moment with Dutch and Decon.
So this is an IPA brewed with grapefruit juice. You okay, baby? We got Lana in the building today, of course. She's always here. What's wrong? She just wants to say hi.
It's not bad. I like it.
It is pretty good.
Not as good as the last one. I mean,
Not bad.
different, but
Probably what, 7%? 7.2? What does it say? 6.7. I was a little wrong. But yeah, so Saint 14's back in the tower. He's giving you bounties. You should really do those bounties. You should really link your obelisks. And
made it so much easier though, because that was one of the things I was talking about at the beginning. It was fun like going around and finding them, and it was cool to like go to some other planets and stuff. But at the end of the day, no one wants to travel
is-
to pick up those bounties.
it
like, to
is a
all the
bit of a
planets and stuff.
grind to like when you have to go to each planet and like do your 5. You have to like shoot those like I don't know. I don't remember what they were. They were like
The crystal things that were on Mars and stuff, and
yeah,
Nessus and all that.
yeah. All 4 planets had them. So you had to
But I
go-
liked it. It was something different, you know, compared to like normally you're just like,
I hated it.
did you?
Yeah, there was that one that I thought was like in the tree, and then you were
I kind of liked
you were like
going
you have
around.
to go into like the strike area.
I
and,
kind
like,
of liked it. It was something different, like a scavenger hunt. I don't
yeah,
know.
stuff like that just gives me anxiety because I'm like, oh, I just need to hurry up and get this done so I can go on to the next quest step. Like
I thought it was something fun. At least
my
it wasn't
blood
the same
pressure
thing.
starts to rise. And I
Get
start
50
sweating.
scout rifle kills. Cool, thanks. Like,
Yeah, but it's really important to do that shit.
yeah.
Like you guys need to be doing that because,
If you haven't already.
yeah, it's just so much easier to like go to the tower and pick up your like obelisk bounties from the tower, and you can pick up each of the guns from there, and you can link your obelisks. Like
Yeah.
you can
If you want to switch them out for Menagerie, you just
Yeah.
go there. You don't have to,
Yeah.
or not Menagerie,
sundial.
Sundial.
Yeah,
It's awesome. So it's really
Yeah.
cool. And like we said, you can get those Fractaline skimmers there too. Make sure you're
Yeah.
picking those up every week. You only have 6 per week. And pro tip here, it's actually bugged right now. So if you buy
5.
5, use them, then you can buy 6 more
You can buy 5 more the next day.
the next day.
If you
have
buy
to wait
if you
for
buy the
reset.
6th one, then it cuts you off.
Yeah,
But
but if you wait for reset, the daily reset, even though it doesn't say anything, You can buy 5 more.
Yeah.
And then you can buy 5 more the next day.
Yeah, I messed up. I
Buy
bought
5 more the
5
next day.
because I could only afford 5. And then the next day I bought 6 more. And then this week, after the weekly reset, it wouldn't even allow me to buy 6 more.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. I bought like 13 yesterday.
13.
Yeah, because I had 5 for the original, used them, bought like 5 more or something. Then on the reset, I bought like 4 more or whatever I was at, and then it cut me off, whatever the math was. I went through 13 yesterday.
Jesus.
It was sick. I think I had some
So-
leftover from the week
Also,
before.
while we're talking about the fractal line, I read something on like Game Informer or Game Rant this morning actually. Someone like data mined the game, and they know that the Emporium,
Mhm.
that we don't really have too much info on.
It's on the map. It's like
It's on
in
the roadmap.
2 or 3 weeks
It's
now.
in February. It's like the first week in February.
Oh, really?
They know that one of the hidden triumphs is to donate 5,000 fractal lines to the Emporium. So
Really?
yeah. So
Yeah.
once you guys unlock all your spend the money, unlock all your obelisks
them all out.
it's really worth it. But then after that, like I'm at like 3,000 right now, so I'm just gonna keep hoarding until February because I'm
Yeah.
not trying to like get to that point, like
You have to
and then
like,
have to
be in
get like
0.
5,000 and then
Yeah.
grind all that out. So
You
once
should be good, but still be doing your quest, like your bounties, to
Yeah,
get that up.
yeah.
Until you're at least at 5,000.
And as long as you're doing the same 14 bounties, like they're really easy. You can literally knock all 4 of his bounties
Yeah.
out in
So
1
he
or
has
2
dailies now
sundials.
for you.
So what I would do, like what I did this week, like I said, I had a lot of time. I was off work. I did spend some time with the fam, but I've been sick for like a month, so I was just like taking this week to like
Chill out a
just
little
chill
bit.
and
Yeah.
rest. I did my 4 bounties on my like same 14 bounties on my Titan. So I ran 2 sundials. I can pull 4 weapons from a sundial, so that's 8 weapons that I pulled. Then I jumped on my Warlock, ran 2 sundials, knocked out my bounties, pulled 8 weapons, then jumped on my Hunter, ran my 2 sundials, knocked out the same 14 bounties, and pulled another 8 weapons. So like that's a good way if you're just like trying to knock out those bounties
Farm
and have
some
them be
guns.
rewarding. Like
Yeah.
once you unlock under your sundials and you can pull 4 weapons,
Mars, what is it?
once you unlock all your obelisks,
Mars and Nessus are the 2 that have the upgrades.
I think they all do have some sort of upgrade, right?
I know, but Mars and Nessus.
Upgrade the ones that you can actually like.
Yeah, Nessus. So at level 11 is the max for obelisk. The 11 gives you like the primo perk, like upgrade or whatever. So Mars and Nessus have the additional weapon when you do the sundial. So if you're trying to pull more guns, upgrade Mars and Nessus first. And then I know EDZ, or not EDZ, EDZ, I think, is the 25%. And the last one, I'm not sure. I think they're both
Mars or Tangled
25%.
Shore.
Yeah, I think they're both 25% towards your time lost weapon bounty. So when you pull
Yeah.
those weapons, so basically if it's like 50 kills, you only have to get 25.
And you
Or
can buy
25% on
from
each.
the tower obelisk. You can buy something that cuts your time lost weapons
Like 10%.
Yeah.
So you could just be crushing them out.
Yeah.
And those give XP too. So that's like a really good way. If you say you're running around doing, like we talked about earlier, doing the cookie bounties and you're just going to a planet, like just pull 5 of those and just do whatever you're doing.
Yeah,
If you
they're
have those
typically- it's-
upgrades, you can knock them out
like
in
if-
like 10 kills.
Like if you get the once you upgrade the tower one, you can actually pull the shotgun, the rocket launcher, and the sniper rifle from that one too. So the rocket launcher, the sniper, are the season pass guns, and then
the shotgun's the paradox.
the perfect paradox. Yeah.
So
And
all
you
those
can
are
get
only
trench
unlockable.
barrel on the perfect paradox. So like
And 1-2 punch, I think.
1-2 punch is on there.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Pretty sure.
Dude, I've been if you guys don't know, like Light GG, I know people know about that, but like I've been using Light GG a lot just to like figure out like before I start farming a gun, I'm like, oh, this is the role that I want to farm for this specific
Yeah, you
gun.
can go check it out. It's like recommended. Go to the reviews
Yeah.
and people will put like what they have and
So,
stuff like that.
I farmed last week. I farmed that line in the sand.
What's up, Madre?
Linear fusion rifle with rapid hit and firing line.
Which is the god roll. So that's sick.
I used it last night when
In
we
the
did
raid?
we did the garden last night. I used it on
The Cyclopses.
Cyclopses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was sick. I also used it like, what's up, baby girl? She just
She might be buying things on that.
She can't.
she can't. Yeah, it's locked.
It's a kid's tablet. New for Christmas.
But yeah, dude, those guns are really sick.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, rapid it, whatever. Line in the sand is really cool. It's not gonna, it's not gonna replace your spike grenades generally or anything like that as far as like top DPS, or it's not gonna replace like what's called Izanagi's or a Whisper.
Yeah, but you can run it with
but
Izanagi's.
you can run it with them and stuff, and it's a great secondary damage, especially like for long range where like you have to worry about hitting spike grenades or something like that. Gets the precision damage, so
Like,
it's really good to swap to. Like if you're using Izanagi's and then you run out on consecrated mine all the time.
Yeah.
Swap to line in the sand, like you can't shoot spike grenades by the time he's like way down the column. So it's a great secondary.
It's also dope. Like last week, I had it last week when we did the Nightfall was the Scarlet Keep, and all of those Arc Shield Knights. Like I just make sure that like when I was pulling it out, I was making sure I was right next to you and Ghost, and I ran it. I was just making sure we were right there together. And as soon as those Arc Shield Knights would come out,
Bang bang.
one shot takes the shield down and takes his health down a little bit,
That's
and then
right.
one shield. What's wrong with you, girl?
What's wrong, Alana?
You need some help?
Technical difficulties on the new iPad.
Lana's sad.
We're getting it worked out, but yeah. So, if you guys, what's your guys' favorite time lost weapon bounty? Let us know. If you guys have gotten any good rolls, been using it.
They're all
Crucible,
pretty
anything
dope.
Like that. Yeah, it's cool. Let's talk about while we're on Saint 14. Let's talk about his new setup at the. Speaking of setups for Christmas,
His
Saint
setup at the
14's
tower?
got a new setup at the tower, and it's hinting. Is all I'm gonna say.
It's hinting a lot towards going flawless, which
Going
is
flawless. The name of the show.
You see it
We
at
were
the
pumped
top.
to see it. It's right up there. Right there. Going flawless. So if you guys haven't checked it out yet or don't have him at the tower, well, he's at the tower for everyone, right?
he's
It's
at the
not like
tower
a quest
forever. You
step.
don't have to do the missions, but
He'll just show up if you haven't done the missions.
yeah,
Interesting. Okay. Well, kind of defeats the purpose.
I think it's one of those things like
Just throw him in there.
the missions are kind of hard, and if you kind of suck, then you might not be able to beat the missions by yourself. And
That's kind of whack.
yeah, I think you should have to do the missions, but I don't.
Anyway,
suck, so
he's there, and it literally looks like a
I'm
trials.
ranked top 1,000
It looks
in the
just
world.
like the old trials, like where the trials people would be. Like
Yeah,
there's a
there's trials of
huge
Osiris.
rug with the big trial symbol on the
There's
front.
also banners hanging from the
Yeah,
ceiling.
There's
and
swords everywhere, and
Yeah.
like it looks like a battle royale.
it's not confirmed that we're getting trials back.
But why would they put that in there, knowing all the hype that's been around trials for the whole season? In
Also,
general?
they had
Why would they do that?
they had a bunch of like guys that play Fortnite and stuff now that were like top trial streamers back in D1. They like Bungie Studio invited them.
They all flew out.
Who was it? It was
Dr. Lupo
yep, was one.
and someone else. He's was it Sways? FaZe player. I don't know. They're like
Yeah.
Fortnite players now, but they used to be like huge Destiny 1 trials players. So I mean, these days, like Dr. Lupo will play anything. Like, you know, they kind of just hop around to whatever the popular games are. But yeah, they all flew out to Bungie, like to the studios, and were like invited out for a private event. They didn't talk about what they were doing, but
We know what they were up to.
you see Saint 14. Why invite them? They don't play the game currently. Like they're not like current YouTubers, so it's not like they're bringing out people to make content or something.
I think they were
Testing.
Hopefully they're not using elimination because we already have that in the game. Hopefully it's like some type of
Trials.
some
Oh, and the trials card. I think we talked about that last
yeah,
show.
yeah. The trials
There's the-
card was hidden. Like they found like a
Yeah,
trials
someone
card.
got it like bugged up.
Yeah,
questionable.
Someone could have
Could be
made that,
photoshopped, but
hopefully
all the signs are there.
I hope it's elimination. I hope it's like a variant. I hope it's an objective, like an elimination with an objective.
I hope it's
Because
countdown.
the last thing you need, like when you play elimination, sometimes it just feels campy, right? Like I can get the first shot. Like say we're on a team, you can get the first snipe shot and you kill that guy, and then you can camp their ghost. You can camp them out until the time expires, and then it's 3-on-2, and there's nothing the other team can really do. So
We can do the same thing on survival.
you can, but it's not fun.
Yeah, you're right. That's what big countdown fan. But
Watch it.
but yeah, so trials is coming.
Well,
But-
maybe.
It's like 90% confirmed.
I think that
They wouldn't put that in the
I
game
think
and make
Saint
it look
14 might
that
be the
much
person that you get your trials bounties from
eventually.
eventually.
Yeah, because the fractal line's not going to stay around forever. Because
It's going to be done when the season's over.
are the obelisks all going to disappear? I know like
They'll be
all the
gone.
undying stuff
Yeah,
disappeared,
Yeah,
but
the
that's
obelisks
all
will
going to
be
be
gone.
gone.
Yep. So you got to farm those weapons now, ladies and gentlemen. You got to farm them now.
Oh, it's just like the Vex
That's offensive. Yep.
bosses.
Yep. Once those guns are gone, they're gone for good.
Mm,
So get your line in the sand. Get your Martys, which
mm.
I was speaking that gun up a lot.
Talking it up.
It kind of sucks, bro. Maybe I'm not good with it. I don't know. It kind of sucks, but
Have you tried the sidearm? I know you're the sidearm king.
listen. Well, okay, hold on. Iron Banner's going on right now. Last night, we had a party. There were 6 of us. I have a build that I've been working on.
You're gonna get a video on it soon.
You're definitely gonna get a video on it. It's not really that like ground shattering of a build, but dude, I have a Last Hope. I forget the role. I could probably look it up right now on my
Do you have it on
dude.
right now?
I'm not even gonna look it up. I think it's a Masterworks for handling. It's got rangefinder, and I don't know. I don't know what the other perk is, but regardless, Last Hope
It
is
rips.
it's as dirty as it was in year 1. It's nasty.
People are saying the new Recluse.
Dude, people say that the one that you have,
The
the primary sidearm from Gambit Prime,
yeah, Gambit Prime. The holy hell,
Lonesome.
Lonesome.
Yeah, people are saying, what was it? Who 1v1'd Imtash in that video?
True Vanguard.
True Vanguard. He said it's the best sidearm in the game,
Shout out Dash.
and True Vanguard. We know you guys are watching, so shout out to you guys.
If you guys want to come on the show and talk about it yourselves, you can.
But dude, Last Hope is sick, and I was pairing it with Randy's. I've paired it with Revoker as well, but I like pairing it with Randy's a little bit better than Revoker. I don't know. Randy's gives you the long range, mid range, and it counters the sidearm counters shotgunners really well. Like you see those Titans running at you with their shoulder charge, and they have a shotgun. You know what's about to happen. They're dead before they even get to you. I've had a little trouble with like Aaron Till users only because the range is about the same. But as long as you're strafing like left and right, you can kind of like you hear them charging. So like when I start to hear that gun charge up, I'm like, all right, I'm about to get my strafe on, and I just start like going. But it staggers. I have high caliber rounds on it.
Ooh.
It's really nice, yeah, and it slays. Literally, I was using it last night, and there was matches where I didn't pull my Randy's out once. Hucking grenades and sidearms, Dune Marchers, getting the punches, watching the lightning chain.
Hell yeah.
Ugh.
That's dope.
Yeah, real sick.
What? What's the question? What's up? What we living? Who is it?
Tillin said,
If you're in chat, let us know, guys. Say
Marty's doesn't fire when I pull the trigger. Anyone else seeing that? So Marty's, that's old Comstocks. Tillin changed his gamer tag to Comstocks.
Really?
Old Comstocks? I don't know
What's up,
what it
Mr.
is,
Com?
Tillin, but I'm still just gonna call you Tillin. Marty's, you shoot into the ground, and it shoots like a solar flare at your enemy. So
it's like a grenade, like the fire grenades.
yeah, but it doesn't like pulse. It just does one like
line of fire.
It does one line of fire.
No, it's like what's the void?
Thermite grenade.
The void. Is that the void one?
No, it's the solar one.
No, what's the void one that like I think it's Hunter's Throw and it like puts a line of fire down like
Void wall.
Yeah, it's like that, but it goes straight.
Yeah, but it doesn't pulse. It does one like.
And then it doesn't stay there.
It doesn't stay there. It just does like one like pulse, but it's really good. It'll take your shield down and it'll take health down a little bit. I think it does like 140 damage, so it's really not that bad if you like shoot that into the ground and switch to another weapon, or you can shoot that at the ground and huck a grenade.
It's one magazine.
Yeah, it's one, and then you have to reload. So it
could be good for especially for like control.
I had one with auto-loading holster, so like you can get the shot off, and then you can switch to your primary, and then like get a couple kills, and then by the time you switch back to it, it's already reloaded again. So auto-loading holster is definitely a good role in that one.
Yeah.
Rangefinder maybe if you really want to get deep with it, but it can shoot pretty far.
Nice.
But yeah, Villainous said void. Well, what's up, Villainous?
How we doing, brother? Mr. Showstopper.
What's wrong, baby girl?
So yeah, who else is in chat? We
got Villainous, we got Tillin. Night Stalker just left. I saw Thad was up in here a second ago. Boss Hazy. So we got 7 people watching right now.
Squad out here. Nice. So yeah. Oh, we forgot to mention earlier. So with our show being sponsored by Dr. Pepper, we're gonna be doing a giveaway next week. Just all you have to do is not in the chat, but in the comments. Like you can go into the comments of this video right now, right?
Yeah, not the chat comments.
Not the chat, but the actual comments of the video, or even after the video is done. Anyone watching after the show has been aired, just at Dr. Pepper.
Tell us your favorite part of the show.
Their YouTube channel, and let us know your favorite part of Going Flawless. Why you like tuning in every week. So and that'll automatically register you for a chance to win. If you guys saw some silver, yeah, we got a bunch of silver gift cards over the holidays, so we're gonna be giving out more silver and stuff on the show. So yeah, that's all you got to do is just at Dr. Pepper's YouTube channel, and you'll find it. And yeah, just tag them and tell us your favorite part of the show. Tell us why you like tuning in. Lauren's pumped. She's over there jacked up on 23 flavors. So yeah, guys, cool. So big shout out to them. Yeah, and thanks everyone for always tuning in and supporting. So yeah,
Villainous said he's having some trouble with Crimson today.
What, getting killed by it or using it? Because it's kind of dirty.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really like.
I'm
it
not
too
a big
much,
fan of it, but people do wreck with it. It's just the perk of like getting it. It's
Getting your
basically
health
it's like
back?
one-eyed mask, like on your gun,
Yeah,
which is dope.
and it reloads the gun. So
Yeah.
if you're getting kills with it, you never have to reload, and you're getting your health back.
It's nutty.
It's like Red Death from Destiny.
I
1.
just don't really like the way it shoots. Like
It's a pulse rifle
I know, but
in your hand.
it's kind of weird. Not a fan.
Yeah, I liked it.
Personally,
I liked it a lot year one, before Shadowkeep or before not Shadowkeep,
Forsaken.
Forsaken came out. Yeah, it was really good, but then I think I got nerfed a little bit. But
Still good though. I've seen it in comp a lot. I was playing a good bit of comp. Yeah. Speaking of comp, I brought back the air until. I know a lot of you guys hate the air until and know that I'm Mr. Air
So on the topic of Crucible, like we jumped into some Iron Banner this week.
Yep.
What were your thoughts? What are your thoughts on Iron Banner? Now, there's a lot of mixed reviews going on right now. People are upset with the quest because it's just a copy and paste of last season's quest.
It is.
I don't have any problem with it.
I don't necessarily have a problem with it. More so, just once again, they're just not thinking. Like, why would you put in the heavy one
With the
with
rocket launcher?
rockets? Because all it is people just running around now, battling for the heavy, not even points. Like, people will literally be like capped out, literally locked because their whole team's standing there just trying to get the brick. You know what I mean? Like, and then 5 people shoot their rocket at one guy trying to get the kill. One person gets it.
Could shoot it at me. I'm gonna put up my wall.
I mean, I dig it. It's not like the biggest deal, but it's like, why would you make that like the thing? Like, make it like I don't even want to say make it bows. I don't know what to make it. Do something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it too much.
I don't hate it, but I'm just like, I don't love it. Like, I don't feel like it's added something to my gameplay.
I think people's
experience.
expectations are too high sometimes.
I think my expectations are to like get something, not to just have to do some annoying shit where I got to chase a brick all game. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just like give me something.
So I noticed like earlier in the week, like actually on Tuesday after reset, everyone was camping heavy. Like everybody on that step was camping
That's
heavy.
it.
But when we played last night,
all Iron
it wasn't
Banners.
that bad. Like people are
Well,
like,
it's because we're at the end and everyone's done it. But
Yeah.
like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Just do something. What? Why can't they like put something in the game? Like, put like some snowballs in the game, like in the map, like while we're playing, and you can like stun people with a snowball. I would love
Iron
that.
Banner?
An Iron Banner.
You know,
Like, it'd be like cheesy, but it would also be dope. Like if some snowballs just randomly spawn, like heavy.
like you just huck them across the map and hope you hit someone.
Yeah, like you could just like hit them and then they're like frozen or stunned, like almost like they're tethered. Like it'd be the tether effect. They're not more damage or anything.
People would be pissed.
But it'd be fun, dude. If you just had like some snowballs randomly spawn on the map and you're like picking them up and you have to throw it like a Nova bomb. So it has like they're not easy to hit. That kid we were playing with yesterday couldn't hit me once in the tower. But like just something fun like that. Like throw some snowballs.
You were
in
like,
there.
bro, I got you again. You can't hit me. And he was
Give
like,
me something. Mix up the gameplay. Give me something.
He was like, bro, you're just running away from me every single time I throw a snowball. What are you supposed to do?
I'm dodging. All right? I'm strafing. All right, that's called air until practice. All right, if you can't dodge a snowball, you definitely ain't dodging an air
So
until.
definitely back to air until. You're definitely back on the air until tip again.
So I've been putting some work into my comp game. I haven't even been playing that much, but I've just been thinking more. You know what I mean? Like I've been thinking about it, and I've noticed that if you're not switching guns based on the map, you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
You know, like I used to just
Also
be
based
like,
on what your opponents are using.
yeah, or
Like
that.
after the first round, if you get beat real quick in the first round, it's time to switch. It's time to switch
Maybe,
up
I
right
mean,
away.
maybe bad round, but like, yeah, if they're all sniping, and it's a map where you can kind of like close the gap, might be ideal to put a shotgun on, put some rush on. They're not going to be able to snipe you nearly as easy. Like say they're sniping and you're using Randy's down the lane. Yeah, you're going to die.
You're
Die.
done.
So maybe you swap it up and you go like sidearm and get your ass up in there, get in their face. They can't do anything with a sniper when you're up in their face. You know what I mean? You got to adapt. So I've been using the shotty a lot. It's been like kind of my go-to sniping here on the long range, really long range. But really my shotty pushing, like really aggressive play has been what I've been doing lately. And on some of the longer range maps where I've been having trouble closing the gap, I've switched to Aaron Till. I'm going back. I mean, I know people hate it, but nah. Aaron Till.
Sidearm doesn't work in comp.
So I've gone back to the Aaron Till, and I've done crazy good. Instead of trying to like slide through, close the gap, hope like my RNG registers the bullets, I'm just popping out Aaron Till, like give them the range. You know what I mean? Like, because sometimes you need the range. Or if people start like good comp players will outrate, like the second they know you may do well in the first round, second round, because they know you have they don't know you have a shotgun. Now they're not coming through doorways. They're not like pushing you. They're staying back. They're staying out of your shoddy range. You know what I mean? So then your gun becomes pointless. So sometimes, switch it up halfway through, So I've just kind of
keep them on their toes.
Yeah. So I've just been using the Aaron Till more, and I found it very useful on the longer range maps. I got some pretty funny gameplays last night actually playing some comp, and I think I'm going to put a video up of it just because I rage it up quite a bit. I think it's going to – I haven't checked the videos yet, but I think it exported my audio, and let's just say I was
Anybody's playing with you in Crucible.
Freaking out.
Anybody's played with you in Crucible, you get it a little bit, but in comp, it's like a whole new level.
Dude, it was that match that I was yelling about that guy. I was like, he did it.
Oh, yeah.
But at the end, he did, dude. It's the one time when we always talk about teammates not doing shit. My teammate clutched up for the first time in the history, and these were bad teammates. I had like 25 or 28 kills, like a 2 point something KD, and my teammates had like a 1 and a 0.5 or something. I don't know, something stupid. They had less kills than me combined, and I died, and they were taking my like all. By the time I finally died on the round, it'd be like, or I'd die like once, and then all the lives were out. I was always knocked. So I got knocked. They came out. We were up 3-1. They came back to 3-3, and I got knocked in this last round. They were 2 guys up, and the one guy dawn bladed, and my homie sniped the dawn blade out and finessed the last kid. And I was just.
I hope your audio's included. I was in the party with you. I was like setting up my new shit. I was
like, he did it. I was like crying on stream.
You were like, bro, I just got knocked. God, my teammates suck. There's no way they can pull this off. Blade. You were like, there's a dawn blade. He sniped him in the head. Oh my God. That's literally what you said.
Dude, it was the greatest thing I've ever seen. So, and then I had another match too where I got like a ghost in the night, Aaron killing in comp. So I don't know. It was cool. So I might put that together just, for some entertainment stuff, not as much factual, but it was good, dude. I was having a good old time. Got some sick melee clips with the new dog, dude. It like I talked about it last time how good it was, and like it's better than I thought it was. It's getting better the more I use it. It tracks.
I've seen a lot of top tier players using it.
It tracks like a tracking rocket. Like I'll shoot it and it'll curve around the wall and go into someone. They don't just shoot in a straight line and land where they go. Like if you're up there and like I'll throw it at people in the air now because it used to be like, oh well, it's not gonna they're gonna move or it's gonna miss them by an inch. It's not like a bullet. It will literally if it's going here next to you, it will curve into you. It's dope.
I told you
it's
3 weeks ago when they announced that shit.
And I'm kind of upset because I built my whole build around not having melees because with a warlock, it was always just the nade and everything. So now all my builds are 20 melee. So, but we're getting, the new seasonal gear. I don't think we talked about that either. We figured that out.
Yeah, so you get 3 sets of seasonal gear from your season pass.
Yep.
The first 2 sets you get are just 45, 50, max out at 55.
I was getting mad at Lauren because it was on me. And
the third set you get has high stat rolls. Some of the highest stat rolls I've seen in the game.
Literally the highest stat rolls.
66.
66 stat roll.
Yeah.
Highest I've ever seen.
And it's all void too.
It's gonna end at an 88.
Yeah. I haven't seen exotics roll with that highest stat gears.
I never have. The highest I've seen is 65.
So it's all void. So you're getting hand cannons,
it's the new stuff.
Hand cannons, scout rifles, sniper rifles, and sidearms. So money in the bank with the void stuff.
And dude, these days, I've kind of noticed it doesn't even matter really what you rock. Because a lot of the mods, especially on the artifact and everything, they're all, and they've added in the scavenger mods. It's all general mods, not gun specific.
Yeah.
You rock the secondary scavenger. You don't need a shotgun scavenger.
Yeah, those cost more.
The
shotgun
I know it costs more.
Cost less. Than
if you can do it, but you could still wear the purple armor with anything.
Yeah.
Like any gun, you know what I mean? Like you put that scavenger, it costs you a couple more points. But I've actually been rocking, when I rock the shotgun, I rock one of the secondary scavengers just in case I switch to like Air or something, because I don't have time to be like switching mods going into a comp game or something.
Yeah.
But then I have the shotgun one on there too, because they stack.
Because shotgun is arc.
No, that's on solar, I think. I have a solar boots. Or
Hmm.
was it arc?
Yeah,
Maybe it is arc.
it is.
That's arc boots. But so I get like 3 bullets when I pick up with my shotty, which is what like I use a lot of the time. So, but then when I switch, you know what I mean? I don't have to worry about like not getting my secondary. Like it used to be an issue. If you would go from a shotty to a sniper on a long range map, you'd have to switch the mods, or you're just picking up 1 bullet,
Yeah,
which is like a
exactly.
huge disadvantage.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's really nice, but it's kind of dope, and I'm
Yeah.
excited to get some Ascendant. We're actually getting back to the level where we can farm out some Ascendant shards on Master Nightfalls, and definitely gonna be doing that because this new gear. So make sure you're not deleting that. Don't get twisted. It starts at level 37. It's the 3rd set. You're gonna
wrong,
get
kid?
3 sets of the gear. You're gonna get it once. You're gonna get it twice.
Come
The 3rd time you get all the gear, right before you get all the ornaments, it's all super high stat rolled void gear. So make sure, Dutch, get out of the frame. No, out of the frame. So make sure that you are keeping that stuff. Put it on lock. It's literally the best gear you can get. Literally the best gear you can get with the new set for the charged light stuff and everything like that. So insane. Make sure you get that. Super dope.
Baby's crying.
Baby's crying. Lana's, I don't know. She's tired. That's what she is. She's sleepy. But yeah, so if you guys haven't gotten that yet, make sure get pumped for that. It starts at level 37. You get the boots first, I think, which is super dope. So super pumped on that. It's going to be a whole new build system with the charged light. What?
I don't know what this means.
What'd someone say? Go to the Y cam. Let's see what we got. Mr. Villainous said, discipline is too high on the chest. I completely disagree 100% because I love discipline as a warlock. Chain lightning for days. And honestly, when I was going for like no resilience builds, because I was like, I just want mobility and recovery, like I don't really need the resilience, I found that I actually want 40 resilience. So I've just putting resilience mods on my stuff. You're putting 5 mods on your gear or whatever you need. So generally, like you kind of want like 40 on everything at least. So even if like discipline's really high on one thing, it like if it's not high on everything else and you don't put any discipline mods on, you're only going to really get to like 50 anyway, probably. And if you're low on something else, just use all your mods towards that. Like you can use 5 mods towards one thing. So yeah, I don't know. Kind of disagree. I feel you.
Dude, I'm running 80 recovery and 80 resilience right now.
But I love discipline. All right. Like, and I'm over
I've
intellect.
never sat over here before.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm over intellect too, though. Really.
You don't need it.
It's dumb.
You don't need it.
It doesn't make that big of a difference.
Resilience, recovery, discipline.
Mobility.
I run 40 mobility now. I move plenty quick.
Let me tell you who's making mistakes out here and who's going to get docked on their mod
you were
check.
watching my numbers last night.
Yeah, they were lower than mine.
That's debatable.
All right, check. Anyway, yeah, so I'm a big mobility guy here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so who said Arbalest? Mr. Villainous said the Arbalest.
I think Aldar.
Oh, what's the best? Someone said, "What's the best linear fusion rifle for
Aldar.
Crucible?" Aldar
Yeah.
did.
Forgetting the Komodo.
Yep, Arbalest, 100%. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
And Komodo's definitely worth the grind.
Yeah.
Dude, I think it's great in PvE activities.
I think it's underwhelming.
In what, PvE?
Yeah,
Or in
both,
Crucible?
everything. It's just like,
It's not as good as Line in the Sand.
like I don't know. It's
But
gonna sit my vault.
yeah, I don't know. I use it from time to time for sure. But I mean, I don't know. My current thoughts on Crucible. We did the last episode was our Christmas episode, and we did a naughty or nice on Crucible, and I said that I thought it was naughty. I'm retracting that, and I'm going with nice, dude. I really enjoyed this Iron Banner. I don't know if it's because I'm 980 and I'm just shitting on kids.
Yeah, that might help.
Because I'm 980 light, so
Sidearm's great. It's because I'm 20 levels above everyone.
So I'm absolutely shitting on kids this Iron Banner, and I'm having fun. The Arbalest is gone for the most part now that everyone's got their Komodo. You don't see that many Arbalists.
Boss Hazy said, "I hate that gun, the Arbalest." And Mr. Villainous said Arbalest has 420 trillion aim assist. It does. Check out the video on our channel.
Yeah, he did an
Linear
Arbalest
Fusion.
video.
And that's not just Arbalest, literally any linear fusion rifles like that. So, I mean, it's kind of good. Like, if you want a closer up sniper where you don't really want the zoom, like you're playing a close map and you still want to kind of snipe like that, I mean, they're definitely viable.
Yeah.
Like, whether it be Komodo, maybe.
I feel like I can counter anybody that's using an Arbalest. I can counter it with a Revoker like all day long.
If you're quicker, yeah.
Yeah, or
but,
Beloved.
But I mean,
Easy.
generally, like it's probably easier to do like jump shots and different stuff like that. Like if you're running like Top Tree or have like Icarus on.
Top Tree Warlock.
Top Tree Warlock.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Which like I think it's kind of broken too, because I'm kind of upset about that. Like you're supposed to be able to like fly around. That's the whole point, is to be in the air, right? And then it significantly decreases the like spit or the accuracy decreases when you're in the air. But I still can. There's no way. Like I'll try and shoot with Randy's in the air, like at someone that's not even necessarily that far, maybe 30 meters. And where's one camera? There's no way that I'm hitting all those headshots, even if I'm dead on. Like just the accuracy isn't there. Like I feel like it needs to be like almost 100% accurate, because there's
it should
really
be the same accuracy in the air as you have on foot.
Yeah, like that's
because
for that
especially because
tree,
you're
just 'cause
vulnerable.
that's
Like
what it's
you're in the
for.
sky,
Yeah, and I'm in
and
the
everybody
air.
on the other team sees that you're in the sky.
Yeah, like so it's kind of like
You're at a disadvantage.
Yeah,
almost.
unless you're like really doing some like tricky shit when you're close. But if you're in big open area, like people are gonna see you. If you're like high ceilings, but it's
I love
like
that
close
shit.
corners.
When I see a Warlock float through the sky around the corner, I'm like,
Yeah, they die most of the time.
done. Like you're
The only time it's really useful is like around corners and stuff when you're like up over a doorway, and they like run around and never see you. But
Yeah.
like at distances and stuff, it's not really working.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Just a thought. But yeah, anything. He's out of beer. Someone pour another, for God's sakes, Aldar.
Well, we got one beer left.
Fair enough. Wait, where am I? Fair enough. It's weird as shit sitting over here, guys. I'll tell you that.
I kind of like it. It's more comfortable.
Maybe
over
we'll
here.
switch it up
I got
a
the
little.
corner seat.
So
There's couch on all
what
sides
do we
of it.
got here?
This is the best spot.
Ooh, is this the one you wanted to try? Well, guys, my name's Dutch. All right, and I'm gonna be your brewmaster today. We've got Mortal Cherry, Pennsylvania Wild Ale, brewed with cherries. A nice, beautiful label, 6.6%. Looks like a scarlet color. French, Hungarian, and Italian. So, you know, Mike can give me my cam. Ooh, fragile. Must be Italian. All right. Michael
pour
tell
it up.
you.
You pour it up.
All right, I'll pour them up.
Everyone,
Mike will tell you a little bit more about it. All right, he's the brewmaster.
well, it's a wild ale, so it's probably been aged in some kind of wine barrels or oak barrels for an extended period of
Look at
time.
this. Give me a close up on this. Come on, it's like we're popping bottles. Okay, look, come on. Is it gonna pop or no?
If that
I know.
flies,
Yeah, it definitely does.
Ready. Oh, not as climactic, but you saw.
very
You saw.
anticlimactic.
Now we're talking. No. Oh wait, I don't want to get judged like you for my pour skills.
Ooh, it
Oh,
pours.
Oh, look, the scarlet color, pretty on point from my end.
Pours a nice dark red. Wow, that's almost burgundy.
Ooh.
Smells funky.
Oh, Lauren, you want to try this one?
Definitely smells like it's got some Brettanomyces in there. What?
Brettanomyces?
Brettanomyces?
Classic. What do you
Whoa. Very intense cherry flavor.
think? Yeah.
If you don't like cherries, you will not like this. It's very strong of cherry. Kind of does taste like a cherry pie.
Sours.
It's not as sour as I thought. It's not as sour as the Wild Elf. The Wild Elf was like really,
Yeah.
was definitely pretty funky. This is less funky.
I think it's hard to go from the IPA to this. I needed like a second. You know what I mean? Like, caught me off guard for a second.
You need to drink some 23 flavors first. It's light. It's really
It
light.
is.
It's not too sour.
It's not.
It's dry though. It's really dry.
Can you guys hear that?
It's really dry though.
Oh, fancy. They said fancy indeed. 'Cause that I'm a professional.
But yeah, I don't know. I like the Iron Banner. It's the most fun I've had an Iron Banner in a long time, and I think it's because I'm using a sidearm, and I think you guys all need to try that. Last hope. Roll it.
It said Devin doesn't like it. No, I don't think it's bad. It's not my favorite sour.
My daughter doesn't like it. You can hear her complaining over there.
Mama's no good, right?
She's tired. She took a long nap today. Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah,
Let's see what else we got.
the last thing on there that I have written down is just the new mods. So becoming charged with the light. I haven't really had a ton of time to play with it. I've played with it a little bit. I've kind of been waiting for some other people in the clan to like unlock some of those mods so we can actually like go in and test them in raids. You and I were talking about doing a Riven cheese with it.
Yep. Oh my god, big time.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if anybody out there, hey, we're looking for 4 other people out there that want to do a Riven cheese with us. We're going to test these new charged with lights.
We're gonna make an event. We should make an event in the Discord.
Okay.
And if you're not in the clan and want to participate, definitely just shoot us a DM or comment below or whatever.
Yeah.
And let us know, and we'll definitely get
so
you guys in. But we need some people to come in that are willing to do some testing on.
And
Riven.
also, like, you guys need to, if you guys want to do this, you need to like hit those obelisks and unlock some of those mods because we want to do a whole, like, I have ones right now where when I get charged with light, people that are in proximity with me, they get charged with light. And every time, like, there's ones where every time you get charged with light, it counts as double. So, like, right now, my max charge with light that I can get, I think, is 4. But I think I can pick up an additional charge. So I think it's actually 5.
Yeah, I think
But
5's the max.
I know when I was at 2 and I had one of the mods where when you were charged with light, you deal extra damage, but you lose a charge when you kill an enemy. And I was just going around and taking people's shields down and not like finalizing the kill. And I was just doing sundial, so it wasn't like super hardcore activities, but
just killing it though.
I was literally crushing. Yeah, I was crushing, and I just wasn't killing. So I was keeping my charge times 2. But now that I think I can get times 4, that mod's gonna be sick. And then if I can charge you guys and you guys have the mod that gives you an extra charge, I could be potentially charging you guys.
Ton of synergy basically where if everyone knows what they're doing and has the right stuff on and everything, it can be crazy overpowered with like just some of the basic math and like like work builds that we've done. Just
and
like
also,
in our heads. We haven't tested it yet, which is what we want to do.
Pro tips, guys, if you guys do want to run those charged with light mods, certain mods will only socket to certain armor. So
Season
like
9 armor.
there's
so you can't just hold just the void stuff that you're gonna get from your season pass.
Yeah, so it'll
saving one of each.
It'll only socket to season 9 armor, and there's solar, there's arc, and there's void mods. So you need to have
one of each set.
One of each set. And you don't necessarily need one of each set. Like you could run a solar boots and a void chest and an arc arms, you know what I mean? But you definitely
I would just start saving one on each slot, like your best.
Yeah,
that's what I do.
Even if the season's over, and you just dismantle that gear once the season's over, it doesn't matter because those mods are going to disappear anyway. But it's good for this season to just have that.
Do you think they're all going to disappear again, or do you think they're going to keep the system?
No, those mods will disappear, and then.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because they're not on the artifact. Like you unlock them.
Like,
you bought the guns. Like your guns don't disappear.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would like to see that system stay. Like I don't see that whole system going away.
Maybe they build on it a little bit.
Yeah, I think
as the
like
seasons progress.
there'll be new mods, and like if you didn't get these mods from your Arbalist, like you just won't have access to them.
Yeah.
Which will be dope.
Yeah.
Big fan of that.
Yeah.
Like I see this becoming like because they said that they were going to build this was.
They said by season 10 and season 11 that it was going to be like
more in-depth builds.
Yeah.
Like they were going to add to Armor 2.0, like the Armor 2.0 that came out with Shadowkeep.
I think season 8 and season 9 is like the introduction, and then season 10 and season 11 are like
it's going to get heavy on the builds. So we're just ahead of the game right now.
What you need, baby?
So pretty pumped on that. So yeah, if you guys are into that, let me know.
Yeah.
Record that when you do it. Yeah. So we're going to actually make videos like the videos on our channels, the guides and stuff that we're going to put out that really goes into detail on these and shows all the testing and everything like that. So yeah, well, we're just looking for some people to that'd be willing to help out and kind of come in and test some of these out. So if that's something you guys are interested in and want to get some Riven runs in and different stuff like that, definitely make sure you're upgrading your Arbalist and getting those mods so that you guys can help participate in that. We can all work it out together. It'd be fun. So yeah. So one more time for those maybe who didn't hear it, we're doing a giveaway, 23 flavors giveaway next week. Be sure to tag at Dr. Pepper's YouTube channel in the comments, not in the chat. So it's a different, not the chat, but underneath the video is actually a normal comments like you're watching a video. Put in the comments and let us know your guys' favorite part of the show. We're going to be doing a silver giveaway. We'll announce that live on the show next week, who wins, but that'll enter you to win at Dr. Pepper's YouTube channel, and let us know who or what your favorite part of the show is. So also drop a like on the video, guys. Helps us out a lot. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I know most of the people in here right now are familiar faces. So thank you guys all for the support thus far. Yeah, we've been getting after it. You guys got any more questions or have any questions about anything else going on? Did we miss anything? It's been a lot. Oh, this is the last episode. As you can see, the show's called The Decade. Last episode of The Decade. We've been saying that all week. Last Friday of the decade. Last Saturday of the decade. Last Sunday.
Today's the last Monday of the decade.
Or is it the last? Oh no, tomorrow's the last day of the decade.
Tomorrow's the last day of the
second last day of the decade ever. All right, guys, you may not make it to the next. That's what we said. We may not make it to the next
on Friday.
Last Friday of the decade.
Friday,
Who knows if we'll still be here in 10 years? I might, tragic car accident. It was my last
tragic meteor.
You never know. So
tragic dinosaur.
So yeah, take advantage of it.
Someone could recreate dinosaurs, and then all of a sudden, like, oh, we found this dinosaur DNA, and then next thing you know, there's T-Rexes running around and pterodactyls fucking breathing fire on you. So, yeah. I don't know if pterodactyls actually breathe fire. I think dragons do that, but
yeah. If you guys are liking, like the video.
If you're seeing what you're liking and you're liking what you're seeing.
If you're eating now, you just like the video, all right, and then chase it down.
We're eating bow tie pasta with spinach. You know what I'm saying?
I did eat that today. That show was good. Also, top plays coming out this Tuesday. Thanks to everyone who submitted. Thursday, sorry.
A lot of submissions this week.
We recorded it already, and it's a wild episode. Possibly, I know we say this a lot.
Listen, this episode of Top Plays is coming out on Thursday. Has the best top plays that I've seen all in one episode by far.
Yeah, I mean, last week was insane. I love that everyone's bringing it now. Shout out Mr. Villainous because he really started it out right.
Mr. Villainous fuels our top plays,
yeah,
dude.
He does. He got the whole clan itching for some top play action. So shout out that, and we'll see if he makes a return this week.
Yeah, and let's see if not Shan makes a return.
We'll see. You'll see what's up. So, but anyway, thanks for everyone who submitted. If you guys haven't submitted, no worries. You can get in on next week's. Submit all your clips from Iron Banner and stuff. I know you guys have been out there.
Also,
grinding.
We're making the move. We're not going to be streaming on Twitch anymore.
Oh yeah.
We're going to be streaming on YouTube straight from this channel. So as long as you're subscribed to the channel, you will get notifications.
We're going to just take turns, like whoever's on or whatever. We're going to try and stream more from this channel rather than just our private Twitches. So
like if you're streaming on the 410 YouTube channel, I might stream on Twitch just because. But
we're going to try and be on the YouTube more. So just to kind of keep all the content in one place.
Yeah.
So it should be cool.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, guys. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Once again, like, subscribe really helps us out, helps other people find the videos. That's like the biggest thing. Yeah, so appreciate it.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Get after it tomorrow. Take a shot for the 410. If you guys are taking shots for 410 Gaming, make sure you throw it up on your Instagram.
Hey,
tag us so we can
we do a giveaway? Everybody that takes a shot on New Year's Eve for the 410.
Well, just anyone who like posts up and celebrates on their Instagram or whatever, tags us on their Instagram, put an Instagram story out or something, tag us so we can repost it, and you'll be entered to win. If only one person does it, you're the winner.
Yep.
And we'll give out some silver next week for that too. So shout out for that.
Lana, say bye to everybody.
Say bye.
Say see you next week.
Appreciate it, guys. See you next week. 410 out.